Hello viewers, welcome to FreeSat Tracker. Today we will be talking about HelloBox. And HelloBox has recently, that they have started a payment scheme, and initially they have started with an Indian seller, and Indian seller was selling it through his email ID and providing the HelloBox code, HelloBox unlock code for through Paytm, PhonePe, Google Pay payments for Indian users. Now they have gone international and they are selling this through a different website, and they have come up with a new website for this payment system. They are no longer offering direct payments via Google Pay, PhonePe, and those things. They have used a different within a limited time, 2-3 days. They have created this website, dvbcode.com. so this is the free DVB website, which I don't know because it is no longer free. So but still the website is there. It is called free DVB. So here you will see that HelloBox official presenting to you L code and scam plus renew online website, etc, etc, and it's called dvbcode.com. So let us go to this site dvbcode.com and check like what is the payment scheme and payment systems. So first of all, you can see that HelloBox agents worldwide, they have given some numbers like Nigeria, Zambia, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Indonesia, and you don't have an Indian number here anymore. Does that mean this is not being sold in India? It is absolutely incorrect. It is still being sold from India and from the same seller perhaps, because if you scroll down and look at the pricing systems, like it is selling hello L code and hello scam plus renew and L code for resellers. So the pricing is in Indian rupees. They have cut 600 and say it's 400. I don't know why they have cut 600, because the price is 400 previously and still the price is 400. So I don't know what kind of gimmickry is this, because the price was never 600. So the price is 400 for L code. That is what they are saying, and for renewal of scam plus they are taking 650. So this is something new, and L code for resellers is 2999, which is approximately 3000. So this is like something is fishy, like if L code price is 400, then why L code price for resellers is 3000? So actually this L code is not the price of L code. This is the price of one unlock of your set top box. L code is valid for 10 set top boxes. One L code works for 10 set top boxes. So this is for resellers, the price is 300, because they will buy in bulk. They will buy for 10 set top boxes, and if you are an individual, then you have to pay 400 rupees, and this is rupees, no USD, nothing. So let us check whether if I use some other country, like if I go to proxy site, I select this server as US and then open dvbcode.com. does it appear in US dollars or it still appears in rupees? Let us check that. I don't know, this website is quite slow. Maybe this is newly built and maybe lots of people are accessing it. Maybe I am using the proxy and that is why it's slow. Let us see, like wait for it to load. So it started loading, and we are back with so the price is here in rupees only. So it does not matter whether you are an Indian customer or an overseas customer, the price is in rupees only. Even if you are a Chinese customer, you have to pay in rupees. So this is the thing, like this HelloBox system is mainly meant for Indian customers, I guess. So their main user base is for India, and they are selling for Indian customers mainly, and that is the price is in rupees. So everything is in rupees. So one hello L code, they have explained it here as well, like what is the scheme. First you have to take a picture of your set top box like code. It shows a DVB finder. So this is the initial screen. You have to upload the image here, and then they will unlock it for you through the L code in their system, and then after that you can check your code, scan it again, and then your error message of the L code will be gone. So that is the scheme. Like you won't get the L code, but you will get the unlock. Let's go to checkout and see like what are the payment options available for this. So if you go there, and you will find, I put some GWS data here like XYZ123 and all, and you will see that the product is L code 1. So it is not L code actually, it's just unlock code. So they have by mistake written L code. Anyways, the payment gateway they have used is Razorpay, and Razorpay is nothing but an Indian payment gateway. So let me give a quick Google search, and with that you can see what is Razorpay. So Razorpay, best payment gateway for online payments India, and this is CEO is Harshil Mathur. It was founded in 2030 with headquarters in Bengaluru. So this is this payment gateway is also Indian. So that's for sure. Like this is an Indian website, and from there you can purchase this, make a purchase of this DVB code. This website is also quite Indian origin. So I am sure that this only the payment process has changed, but the seller and those things, those are same. And if you now place an order, what are the payment schemes available and payment options? Now this is some random number, and you can pay by card, you can pay by UPI ID, or you can just scan your QR code like for this, and it says that Bheem UPI, Phone Pay, Google Pay and Paytm will work for this. I think this Paytm will work provided it is connected to the bank. I think it will not work otherwise. So that is the payment options. You can pay via net banking, or you can pay via different wallets like MobiKwik, Freecharge, Airtel Money, Google Jio Money, PayZapp, SBI Buddy, Ola Money. These things you can use to payment. You can choose ICICI Pay Later. So these are all the options that are available for Razorpay options. This is not specific to this website, just simply Razorpay options. They provide a payment gateway, and they take a minimum small charge for this payment integration on the website, and that is how the payment process is completing. So perhaps out of 400 they will charge about 4 rupees, I guess 4 rupees or 5 rupees or maybe 2 rupees. I'm not sure about this exactly how much they charge. So generally they charge about quite close to 1% for this. So the Razorpay, the Indian payment gateway, is providing this payment feature. So you can be sure that this payment is actually going to an Indian bank account. That is why it is connected to an Indian payment gateway. So that is how you can purchase. But why to purchase? Like, is there any logic behind purchasing a HelloBox software at this point of time? So how reliable is HelloBox? Like a few days back, 2-3 months back, they were released this they were providing free of cost this software for different set-top boxes, and they launched this Hello Menu Hello Merger application that helps like transfer your existing set-top box software into a HelloBox software, and they were providing Scam Plus for free for some time, only for a few channels or so. Currently they are saying that they might give more channels, but I don't know whether they will actually give more channels or this is just a gimmick, because everything is a gimmick over here. Like they are saying that the seller is selling, no, I am not selling it anymore. US will be, they have transferred it to some American seller, and the America is going to sell this thing. Like Americans are selling for Indian rupees through an Indian payment gateway, through an Indian bank. That is not at all possible. It is just a gimmick. So HelloBox software, they have released a free software, and after 2-3 months they have put an L code, and after 2-3 days they have put some payment scheme. So after all this, do you think that day after tomorrow your HelloBox software will keep on working? I don't think so. I don't trust them at all, because they are not doing what should be trusted. They cannot be trusted at all. Like, maybe they will today they will take your 400 rupees, tomorrow they will say no, we want 600 more rupees, otherwise your box will remain locked. They have already provided some unlock codes to lot of people. They have provided L codes for free for few days, but after those days are over, now if you check the status of the QR code, like if you go to this I don't remember, like scam.kronos.name. So this is a website where you can check whether your L code is valid. So put your L code over here. You have already got the L code. Many of us who are using HelloBox software have emailed or WhatsApp to the HelloBox team, and they have got the L code. Now first time, if you check the status of your L code, you should be getting like you should have about 10 licenses for one L code. Now this was the license obtained by me, and initially it was giving 9 licenses. One for the set-top box I already activated, and 9 licenses were remaining. Now they are saying that 0 licenses are remaining. So that means the L code that was provided at that time is no longer working. So that means you cannot trust HelloBox team or DVB Finder team. They can change the payment options, they can do anything at their whims and fancies. They don't care what you think of them. They will just extract money out of you. So that is the whole plan over here. Initially they just provided the HelloBox software free, so that people get used to it. People are just they just are used to getting some things free. Now they are saying we want some payment, and okay, chalo, let's make some payment and then get that code and do this and that, and then they watch TV for free. The whole system is illegal. The whole HelloBox Scam Plus system is illegal. They don't pay 1 rupees to this D2H team, or they don't pay to Airtel, they don't pay to Indian Dish TV, they don't pay to Dialog TV. They just take the money. They just run a CC cam server and then unlock it. So they are using like 4 or 5 D2H cards, and they are providing to 4 or 5,000 people service. So that is completely illegal. You cannot do that. So that you are just keeping the payment, and you know that whenever you make a purchase of or recharge of some Airtel service or various D2H service, you pay not only to the pay channels but also pay a service tax. There is a cost of running the satellite. There is a satellite that is put into orbit by different companies, and after that different companies like the D2H providers, they hire those satellites for a few years and then they provide the service. There is a huge cost involved in that, and once for that cost they charge some amount of money, 100, 200, 300, 400 based on the channels you use. But if you are skipping that, using some illegal CC cam and those things, then what happens, the providers, the service providers, they are unable to sustain their business, and after a few days the service will stop, and you don't want that, because the major, if you are using CC cam in a major way, in a bulk, there is a bulk purchase and selling of CC cam, illegal stuff, then there could be legal repercussions to those sellers. Not only the sellers but also to these services that they provide some sort of service like CC cam service. Those services can be banned at any time. So their cards can be locked. The D2H providers will lock their cards and not provide the service. They won't be able to provide you service. One day they will use another card, it will get blocked. Second day they will use, how many cards they will change. So this service is never guaranteed. So if you pay 400 rupees and think that you will get 1 year of services, a lot of channels will working, there is no guarantee. You cannot say today they are charging 400, day after tomorrow they will again disable the service and ask for more money. There is no guarantee. So but the good thing is that the software that they are giving, the software is the currently is quite working nicely. So people are thinking that maybe we can use this software for some time maybe, but I won't suggest that. After a few months this software will not work work well. So after that what will happen, some software, the YouTube will not working, the IPTV will stop working, Scam Plus will stop working, and then you need to update the software, and once you update the software you will find that your HelloBox software is not working, it is asking for money. So it is there is no guarantee that this service will give you like 1 year of service or anything. So they can't be trusted. Now coming to like what are the channels that you, even if you buy, like what are the offerings they are giving. They are for India, like as I said that 400 for this one unlock code, not for one L code, and 3000 for one L code, that is 10 QR unlock codes. Now it comes with 1 year scam, and it provides satellites like 108, which is Airtel, 88 for I think Tata Sky or Videocon. Some those things they are providing, like 2, 3 or 4 satellites maybe, I don't know, maybe some other satellites they also provide later. But what is the cost of this? Like how many dishes you have to fix to get all the channels. Like if you currently align it to 108, you will get around 30 to 40 channels. So 108 will give you 30 to 40 channels. Now you have to align to 88, you will get around 100 channels. Now if you align to 45, here you will get 20 channels. So for getting around 150, 160, or maybe 600 channels you are getting. But how many dishes you need for that? You need about 3 to 4 dishes. 4 dishes you will need. Yes, you 4, because you need DD free dish as well. So you have to use DD free dish, then 108, then 88, then 45, 4 dishes. Now what is the cost of one dish? Now let's check, like now go to Solid website. Now you want to buy a KU band dish. So here the KU band 2 feet dish cost around 594 rupees. Now if you go to a local market, so one KU band 2 feet dish price 500. Now you also have to buy one LNB price, let us check online. Okay, so CATV India is selling it for 145. Maybe you in the local market you will get for 120, at best 100. Okay, so let it be 100. Very good. Now what else do you need? You need to have some installation for this. You have to install 3-4 dishes on your rooftop. So how will it look? How will it look? Any idea? See, this is how your rooftop will look. So this is like Airtel, this is D2H, this is Tata Sky, this is DD free dish, and this is Dialog TV, and this is something. So your rooftop will be full of dishes, and each dish will cost you around 500 plus 100, 600 rupees. Now 600, that is also not enough. You also have to buy one what they call disk QC switch. It connects up to 4 LNB, so that price is also around 150. So the total price comes to around 500 plus 100 equal to 600. Now 600 into 4 is 2400, and also after that say make this 100 2500. So you are actually the total cost you are running into for all these dishes is 2500. Well, actually if you just fix 2 dishes, one for DD free dish and one for your suppose if you purchase 108 or some 83 or 88, any one, so that comes to, and buy some 1 year of CC cam. Okay, this cost now including that 2500 plus 400 for HelloBox. I am not talking about renewal costs more, so I am just taking it as 2900. So this is the cost. Now if you are if you want CC cam, you still stick to illegal lines, but you are buying a CC cam, then you just need to buy any dish, any one dish like 108, 83, 88. I don't know what are the CC cam plans or services that are provided. Different users provide differently, so I don't know much about this. Maybe you can buy from Pakistan, or maybe some Indian sellers, like I know like some Indian sellers are also selling that. But CC cam price, the lowest I have seen is rupees 250 for 1 year. 250 for 1 year. Maybe you can ask for offer and get rupees 200 per year. So 1 year cost is 200 for one satellite, and after that how many dishes you need? 600 into 2, 1200. So 1200 is the cost of your dish, and one disk QC switch is 100, so it is 1300 plus, say I take it 250, or maybe I take it, okay, let me take it as 200 also, so it's 1500. So 2900 versus 1500. So why would you switch to HelloBox firmware? Just because it is giving some Dolby Digital, EAC3. Boss, this EAC3 is dodgy. Like HelloBox is not providing EAC3. The firmware is providing EAC3. So if tomorrow, day after tomorrow, if you get another software or firmware from another vendor who is not from HelloBox team or something, and you get EAC3, then it's fine. Like you don't have to worry about that. So this is all about this HelloBox payment scheme and those what they are charging and whatever they are doing. So now let us look at like how to find your unlock code if you have already installed the HelloBox software. Already installed HelloBox. So if you have already installed the HelloBox software, there are two methods. I will show you these two methods today. Like first method, website, find unlock code. So this is the website pocketdice.ga. So if you go to this website, this is the unofficial HelloBox QR code finder by FreeSat Tracker. You can go to this website and you will see that Step 1. Now this is not for everyone. This is for people, for all those people who have already installed the HelloBox software, and they are just looking for the unlock code, because perhaps it might happen that you have already unlocked the box but you did not note down the unlock code. You thought it will be working forever, it is free, it will work lifetime, but there is no guarantee that this software is working today and it will work tomorrow. Just as I said, HelloBox is no longer providing it for free, so they might change any moment. They might tomorrow stop giving this unlock code at all. Like if you scan it, they will ask for payment, whether it does not matter you have previously unlocked it or not. They might stop it at like anytime, and they can ask for payment. If you don't pay, then get lost. Those kind of thing. So this is more or less about it. So for this, the HelloBox server is used. So what you have to do, you have to download an app on your mobile phone. That in that mobile phone you have to download Google Lens. So this is the app you have to download on your mobile phone, and after that you have to go to the information page of your firmware. Now when you enter the information page of your firmware, you will see something like a QR code displayed like this. You have to scan the QR code with your Google Lens software on your mobile phone, and then you will get this data type 2 MAC and serial number. This you will get, and let me show you like what is the format. So this is the format that will appear, and this is the MAC or the machine ID, and this is the serial number. So this serial number you can actually see on the screen, but the machine ID you won't be able to see. So in the information page you will be able to see these two it's QR code, and you have to just scan it via Google Lens and copy this MAC ID and go to this website. Then here you have to paste the code, copy, and again paste. You enter the MAC and the serial number, and then click here. Click here to find unlock code. You click on that, and you will get this message like data status 0, which means 0 means I think no error or something, and message you will get this code. So here it is 938087000. So this is how the code you will find it if you have a valid set-top box with those things. But in case you just click and find that is showing some other error message like the license code is invalid, please enter a new one. If you see this kind of message, then you can be sure that if you just reinstall this software, or just simply reinstall this software, then this firmware will ask for a QR code, and the DVB Finder app will not unlock this software at all. So in that case, first you can do is take a backup of that firmware. So you go to that USB backup, USB update. You go to USB update, then there is a button for backup. You click that button for backup, and it will back up the software firmware along with the QR code details and save it in your pen drive. Now from that pen drive you can find the QR code. Like how can I do that? For that you have to go to this software, Montage Flash Editor. I have already provided this software in lots of other videos, and you can just simply download from there, or maybe you can just message me in my Telegram group and I will try to provide it. Anyways, what we have to do with this Flash Editor, you have to just go to this take the dump. You have to take the dump and go to a computer, and then after that what you can do, just drag and drop the dump and put it in this flash path, or you can just browse and open, depends on what you want to do. Now you will see lot of sections here. and go to this last section which says ad url underscore cfg. Now right click it, save as, go to this go to any folder, just save it as urlcfg.bin. so this is saved. Okay, done. So I have saved this file. Now what you have to do, open this file using any hex editor. Now what is a hex editor? You can download it from the website. So hxd, now you can download it from any, you can download from Google search. You can search for hxd. So just go to Google, search for hxd. You will see hxd editor, freeware, hex editor and disk editor. So just go here and download this software if you don't have, or you can use any other hex editor. Maybe it's down temporarily or something. Go to downloads or so. You can download from some other website as well. If it is down, it is not working. So anyways, you can download from anywhere. So just look for hxd and you will be able to download it. Now what you have to do, you have to open this urlcfg file using the hex editor. I have already configured to open it directly. Now you go to the end of this file, at the bottom, scroll down to the bottom and start from the bottom scrolling upwards. Now see, I am scrolling up slowly. Whenever you see something other than FFFFFF, stop there, because from the end FFFFFF these kind of things will appear, which means it is empty basically. So keep scrolling up slowly and until you see something that catches your eye. So I can still see it's blank. Okay, something has happened. So here around 3160 I can see some code. So this is the code I am seeing. Let me take a snapshot. Go to MS Paint. Just to enlarge it, I am just zooming it in. So here is what I am seeing in the code. So just at the last section of this code, where the FFFF has started, just before that you will see one or two codes. So let me just put a circle. Like this. You see this code 212990. This is one code, and before that you will find 748710. Like these are two codes. This last code 212990 or whatever it is appearing on your set-top box, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 codes might appear, depends on how many set-top box this dump has come from. So this dump has come from another software set-top box which had this unlock code of 548710. That dump has been flashed into another set-top box which had unlock code of 212990. Now if you flash this same firmware in your box, some 1 2 3 4 5 6 a different code might appear, but it will be the last code. This last code is the unlock code for your set-top box. So from this dump file of your set-top box, now you can find what is the unlock code of your set-top box. So this is the process, that this is the foolproof process, like it's a fail safe. You can check it from the dump. You don't have to like go to this website and search, like if it does not provide you, then you can do this. Otherwise this process is quite simple. You just have to go here, click on this, and you will get your QR your values. So this is the two things I wanted to show you about and talk to you about. I know this video is long, but I hope this will be quite informative to you, because you see I have provided you the details of this firmware, the scheme, the origin of this firmware, how much cost it will incur to you if you are using HelloBox, and what is the assurance. I I have talked about it. There is no assurance, so you just pay for it and hope it works. And this is the process for unlock code. This is one, and this is the process 2, and this second process is about using hex editor and the dump of your firmware. So that is all, guys. Thank you for watching this video. It's been a bit long, but still thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next video soon. Thanks. Bye bye.